Hey everybody, what's going on, babies? How y'all doing? It's been a long time. Well, not as long as it is, but I just want to come through and talk to y'all about while I am doing I'm setting up for some domination work for a client. Got some candles burning for some other work that I'm doing in positive lights. But I'm setting up for domination work on tomorrow, and I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about domination works. So I get a lot of calls and works or requests for domination work. And domination work is all about dominating your target. It's all about control. It is a left-handed work, regardless if you think so or not. You know, controlling somebody's will is a form of left-handed works. Okay? Domination is a kind of power that you have over said target. Dominating, controlling, ruling, that type of initiative that you are trying to place on someone's head. Okay? But what be fucking confusing me is how you dominating something that dominates you. Hello? Let's talk about it. How y'all be dominating something that's dominating you? How are you the dominant controlling power or the influence over others, but they are dominating you? Tell me how that works. I'm so tired of people coming saying they want domination work, and I read into the situation. You tell me what's going on. I read into the situation, and you tell me that you love them, you want to dominate them, but they left you for somebody else. Number one. Number two, I asked the question, do they reach out to you often? Like, are they in between you and that person? Then that's a little bit a tweak that I can work with. But then you tell me, no, they don't call you at all. But you call them. So who's dominating who? You ain't dominating shit, but you, child. Tell me, who dominating who in that situation? I don't be understanding it. Why y'all be doing it? Why y'all be thinking y'all gonna get domination over something that you can't even dominate in the physical realm? Answer that. Huh? Oh, nobody answering? I don't have no hands up? Oh, okay. Y'all got to get into line with domination work. Domination work is just not spiritually. If you want to rule over somebody's head, you have to do it in the physical as well. One thing I noticed too, I was on a client call, consultation, and they said, should I answer now? They calling. And I'm thinking to myself, really? No. In order to control the situation and place the domination over their head, because you can't have two dominants. They got to be up under your feet. So you got to turn the tides in the physical as well as the mental. I got the spiritual shit. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say turn the tides, and I tell you, sometimes you might want to let them go to voicemail. Sometimes you may not want to answer that call and jump whenever they call you. That's okay too. Sometimes you need to take an initiative and say, I'm not going to call back. I'm going to let them call twice. They might not call back for 3 days. So what? Who's over who then when they are calling you and you are not simply just calling them all the time? Who's dominating who? Then you're turning the tides. Then you're turning the waters. Then I can work with that. But how you dominating something and they controlling you, baby? They control when you answer your phone. They control whenever they want to see you. They control whenever y'all want to have sex. They control the conversation. They control where you go. Come on. That's domination work. You got to give me something to work with. If you weak and you can't not answer the phone when they call, I don't understand what we dominate. I need to be working with the target. Yeah. And I said what I said. I said what I said. Y'all be wanting the most out of nothing. You got to give me something to work with. Y'all be wanting the most out of nothing. Y'all be wanting to create a whole 100 and you only got 1% of what I need. But then when I tell you how to work it, you still jumping, answering the phone. You still being aggressive. You still domination. And if you are aggressive and they're saying, I don't want to be with you because you aggressive, and you call me for domination work. But then I give you clear instructions. Don't be a trigger for this person. You're going to pull them in, not push them away. And you do the same thing that I told you not to do within the work. For real. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Stop asking and getting domination work. And if you want, listen, if you feel as though, and for me, I do work because it doesn't have to be justified for me. I don't do, listen, it got to be justified for you. Number two, I give you ritual work to do within my works. I got the spiritual side. I got that part. Sometimes I give you stuff to do as well spiritually. But you have the physical way and you have the mental way. I can't control any of those two things. All I can do is send the spiritual intent up to source and put the power behind it. And then you got to do the work with this person. I don't touch this person. I touch them spiritually. But we're in the physical form. You have to be able to touch them physically and mentally. You understand? So when you get in this work, any works that I do, you have work too. It's not just for me to do the work, baby. Y'all know that, right? For me, I'm not going to never tell you. And sometimes work has to be done more than one time. It's layers. It's like, just think of an onion. You peel off a layer and you still not to the onion. You peel off another layer, you still not to the onion, but you know you closer. You keep peeling off layers. That's why you need more than one work done sometimes. You might have to purchase 3, 4, 5 different rituals in order to see, completely remove all the layers and see the motion and the activity. But then again, you, as your desires and your intents, you have to be knowledgeable in divine timing, and you have to be knowledgeable that you have to work too, physically and mentally. For real. Physical and mentally. And it's just not with domination work. It's with all works that I do. And I do a lot of works. And I give special clauses, and I give special instructions, and I give non-disclosure agreements, and I do everything that I need to do to dot my I's and cross my T's in order for you to understand that The work is also within you. I have my heart's desires, baby. I work my rituals. It's your desires and your intentions, you know? So everything is not just on Lady V and ain't. So, yeah. Y'all, it's raining like a Dickens outside. For real. It was raining hard. But, yeah. I mean, I'll be like, seriously? It's between that, not doing the work, and thinking that it's just going to miraculously just appear. Even with any type of return. I don't give a fuck. Any kind of work I do. I need y'all to be like ready to work and follow simple instructions when I tell you to do something, or you got to put the work in. Even when I send it up to source, I close out my work. You would never see me go back. I finished the work and you calling me, I don't see no movement. Well, what have you done physically or mentally to change your thought processes or to change your actions behind the intention? That's not on me. I did my work. It's not unlimited. I go on to my next client. Now I can give you instructions. Hey, do this, do that. But after my work is done and I released it to source, source has it. That's when you need to get on your knees and get in your prayer and get in yourself and speak to source yourself and say, hey, I had some work and intentions. Source, I need this. I want this. That's you, not me. Not me. I open up the portal for you. I open the portal. I close the portal and I send it to you. Now you're going to either catch the ball or you're going to let it fall. It's your work. And if you want to energize it, you will pay for another ritual. And we're going to go again harder. We're going to go with whatever you got to do. But that's how it works. That's how it works, y'all. Shit. I don't know where people get off thinking that I'm going to hold all that energy inside of me and wait until you call me. And girl, I need some movement. Girl, well, you better get to moving. Yeah. Yeah, let's just be honest. You paid me for that. That ritual is closed off and done. I send out everything. I told you what to do. If you reach out to me for some guidance, I'm fine with that. But if you're reaching out to me to say to me, hey, it's not working, that pisses me off. It's not working because you just spoke it. And you're supposed to know. And number two, it's not working because you're not putting in the energy of physically and mentally setting and getting your intention. Oh, okay. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm talking about? That's it. That's all. So, yeah. That's it. I'm not her. I'm not her. I'm not gonna lie to you either. I'm not that kind of worker. I'm that kind of worker. I'm gonna do it when I say. I'm never gonna promise you anything, but I can promise you that I put the energy and the work behind it. I can tell you that. So that is my message, y'all. Client Works is available. My books are open. I do schedule my work. So if you do reach out to me in the shop, that is 704-284-9898. That is my Client Works line. If you want to speak to me about any workings, you can do so. Or you can go on my site, visionsbiblestory.com. Look up all of my Client Works and decide for yourself which work you would need or you won't. And if you're sure about it and it's justified to you, purchase the work. And I'll get back with you and schedule a time that we'll do your work, okay? That is it. That's all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.